Hello everyone, Johnny Minder here, and today we are continuing to learn Japanese with Super Mario Advance 4, and so Super Mario Bros. 3, the GBA version, the Game Boy Advance version. Last time we continued the e-reader levels, and we'll keep on doing that today, of course, until we finish them all. Don't think we'll finish them today, but of course we'll continue doing so. Okay, without further ado, we can start the game. Okay. As usual, we are choosing Super Mario Bros. 3. And yeah, we continue with the course Cado. There is word E+, as we can see on the bottom left, as usual. Okay. First and foremost, we have this level called Taーくんにきをつけろ. First and foremost, we have Ta-kun. And to be completely honest, I saw it last time. Well, more so when I added the timestamps. And so I looked it up because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to tell it, because it's a proper name, Ta plus kun. Kun, which is the usual suffix for well, the one used after the name of a male of equal or lower status. It can also be used after the name of a female of lower status, as it says also in the dictionary, and it's used by males in formal settings. But yeah, as we'll see in practice, more often than not, kun is used for males, as it says of equal or lower status, especially, for example, boys, because for females, more often than not, especially in the sense of girls, it's used chan instead, which is a suffix technically for a familiar person in general. So technically children, for children in general, for example, but yeah, often used more for females than males, because of there is also kun. But yeah, that of course I could guess because it's used in Japanese. But then we have ta, this long ta, which is a proper name, and so on its own, and also considering that it's quite short, I wouldn't have been able to guess it on my own. But yeah, Ta-kun is apparently the Japanese name of Pamtis, the Mario enemy. And it seems that that Ta comes from Tuxedo Sam. Tuxedo Sam, a Sanrio character. But yeah, which is of course composed of the word tuxedo, ta, ki, shi, long, i, do, but of course the E in key is barely heard if at all because it's between unvoiced consonants. Means tuxedo from and then some, of course, for the original characters, but yeah, in this case it became long ta, of course, because it's inspired by that character, but it's a character of their own. But yeah, then after that, ta-kun, we have the particle ni, tu. Then we have ki. We have seen it before, it's the unaccented one, which means, as a reminder, the accented one is the one for tree. That one we have even studied the kanji. But no, this is the unaccented one, which is the one for spirit, mind, other extended meanings, also found in martial arts, as I've mentioned before. In Chinese ones as qi, because of the further evolution of the Chinese language. Then we have the object particle o, written as wo, and also pronounced as such in careful speech and also singing. And then we have the verb skero, from skeru, again in this case the usual one, which means to join, to attach, to add, say also to apply. So yeah, to apply spirit, mind, in this case better the extended meaning, care, attention. So yeah, pay attention, be careful. The usual expression, we have seen it several times before. Don't remember if in this very series, but definitely in previous ones. Then tsukeru is a ru verb, it's done verb, so we can change the u into o to make the imperative form in plain speech. So the translation of the title of this level is be careful of, or even better, to stay closer to the Japanese, to how it is in Japanese, pay attention to, panties, to ta-kun. Okay, without further ado, we can start it as Mario. Sorry, as Luigi, we changed the character last time. Yeah, let's start. Yeah, as we can see immediately, there is a bounty. Classic Mario enemy, especially Yoshi's Island enemy. But we'll see all that, of course, when we play also those other games. For now, I'm keeping my cape, because yeah, we got a cape last time. Ooh, that would be nice, but... Okay, we actually made it. Okay, we got a coin. I don't know where the other one was. We won't go back for it. Well, unless the game literally and figuratively pushes us to do so. Yeah, let's go back. Let's be careful about the panties. Let's get a mushroom. Yeah, I definitely... Ah, okay, they are... The coin most likely is up there. Yeah, you have to defeat those that flying hammer bro. I'm forgetting its name, but yeah, it's those special hammer bros that throw hammers seen in Super Mario World. Ah yeah, you really need the Okay, you need the fire flower, but not like that. Because I was thinking, maybe it's just a trick. Nope, it's that.
Just what I needed.
Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get the fire flower.
Just what I needed.
Okay. So yeah, we can destroy that, but then
Oh, mamma mia.
maybe I'm forgetting if there was a Koopa Troopa inside. We'll check if there is. Then I have to be careful not to defeat it. Or maybe you can bring this one. First, let's get rid of that anyway. I wonder if you can.
Just what I needed.
Okay, I can bring a Koopa Troopa here. Let's let that go. And I'd like to get it without... Okay, perfect. And then we can use it. Okay. And yeah, you have to do that for the first advance coin. Yeah, everyone is back, I think. Okay, maybe not that. Or I defeated that with fireball. Okay, let's get the leaf
I needed.
to get the second advance coin here. Perfect. Guys, this time let's be careful. Okay, let's go inside the pipe. Okay, interesting. Well, I didn't want to lose my my leaf, but doesn't particularly matter. Okay, let's wait and run. Run. Okay. Barely avoided that. Okay, here you can go down, and I wonder if you have to. Okay, you have to for the fourth, so we missed one, but doesn't matter again. I think that if we continue like this, we should be able to get enough advanced coins to unlock the final Toad House anyway. Let's go down. Oh boy, and it's an auto-scroller. Or actually not. It's a weird one. Ah, okay, yeah, it goes from the left to the right. Yeah, we don't want to fall there. We have to be careful. And as soon as we... Yeah. I wonder if there's the advanced coin. Yep, as expected. And then to the right to finish, hopefully, the level. Okay, go to the pipe. And yeah, that's the end of the level, as expected. Fortunately, I don't think, yeah, without the running start, no star for us. Mario. And then we can play this level. Ko Ori no Tori de. Quite easy. First and foremost, we have Ko Ori. We've seen it multiple times at this point in this very series. It comes from Koru to freeze, unaccented. It's a U verb, Godan verb, so we can change the U into E to make the continuative form, and so the corresponding noun. Freezing, but yeah, then it also becomes ice. Even though it's clearly derived from Koru, Kori. Luckily, they also have the same accent, so unaccented. But the two words in Japanese use different kanji, so as we see when we study them. Then we have the possessive particle no, so off. And last but not least, we have toride, which means fortress, fort, stronghold, fortification, as it says here. And fundamental meaning, I'd say fortress. Let's see its accent. Okay, unaccented. I don't remember because it's not immediately clear as is. Yeah, no, and I couldn't find also. I was wondering if there was an etymology. Checked out Wiktionary, but yeah, no, couldn't find it. But yeah, so fortress of ice, ice fortress. So yeah, quite easy in Japanese. And we can now try it as Mario. Okay. Says ice fortress, but we are actually outside. Although we have all that to... Okay, now we are inside, even though it's not a typical fortress. It's more like it. But yeah, as expected, from an ice fortress. You can... Interesting enough, if you get the mushroom here, then they give you immediately a fire flower. But yeah, okay, it's because they want you to use it. Quite generous, but we take it to get the advanced coin. And if you make a mistake, get hurt, of course, by the plants there. But is enough to not do so. Okay, we have that. I should have... Too bad that I picked up that. But yeah. Fortunately, we can go up. Which would have been... my guess would be an advanced coin. Don't think there was any Reader Plus coin here, so... Hopefully... there wasn't, we didn't lose that. Yeah, this is an exit pipe, clearly. Oh boy, yeah. They give you fire flower, but in this case it's more risky than anything. And also useless against dry bones. Okay, we have the boo, we'll ignore it. Okay, and we have two boom booms. Okay, with the power up we should be able to... Well, unless I do that. Okay, this time, since it's a relatively easy and short fortress, we'll actually do it legit. And honestly, it's... going to be a chance to potentially get more advanced coins. Yeah, And not like that time in the previous episode where we were playing it at the very end of the episode. And honestly, that fortress was way worse than this one.
Just what I needed.
So yeah, we'll do it this way. I'll try to get to do that, which we have seen. Okay, this time let's be careful. Well, first and foremost, let's get rid of these, since they're in the way. Okay, I want to get this one. Okay, perfect. We want to unlock it without getting it. Perfect. Okay, now we can press the switch. So we can... Okay, now we have a P-switch also here. Okay, these have to go clearly. These don't have to go, since they seem like platforms more than anything. We try to do it like this. Okay, perfect. Oh boy, we have to be quick enough here. And yeah, we can get into the pipe. Okay, we have some vegetables. I wonder... Yeah, we have a P-switch here, but... wonder what you need it for. Not completely sure. Let's see if we can use one of these vegetables to get rid of these plants. Nope. Okay, we'll try to use the P-switch here. I'm tempted to use also this shell. Bring it with me. Because we need it here. Ah, okay, yeah, no. We actually needed it to unlock those plants. Yeah, there's the third, actually, advanced coin here. And yeah, if you continued, then there would be the fourth one. Yeah. Both pipes bring you here, and this one should bring you to this room, yeah, as expected. Let's get the mushroom. Of course, if we can defeat the boom booms, we'll keep it anyway. If we don't, we'll give it one more try. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather defeat the boom booms if possible. Well, of course, they get me at the very last moment, but we did better, and it was just because we didn't have the power up this time. So yeah, getting that shell was actually quite a good move. But yeah, then you have to run. Oh boy, barely avoided that. We expect Lucky to throw it right in the hole between those blocks. Okay, let's do all those again. Not sure where the second coin is, but doesn't matter. Let's hopefully get more of the ones we know about, at least. Let's open that. And yeah, let's actually simply do this. Be quick about it. I wonder, nope. Not risking it. That seems like it simply leads to the regular way downstairs, down there. Yeah, so nope. Don't need these. I needed these up there. Actually, I think there's one. Yeah, there's one closer here. Honestly, let's take this. Nope. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I didn't do it well, so oh well. I should have got rid of some of the blocks there. And yeah, here is this to escape if you don't unlock any of those pipes. But yeah, that doesn't matter.
What I needed.
At least we know what's up there. This I should have avoided to keep all my hits for the boom booms. But we'll try it anyway. Okay, 1, 2. 1 and 2. Oops, got hit there. And yeah, then the speed up got me. You know, I really have to try to keep our 5 flower there. Wow. Amazing. Okay. We're back here, we're getting our usual power-ups.
Just what I needed.
I still wonder where
What I
the
needed.
second advance coin is, but doesn't matter. Hopefully we can get at least 1 or 2 of the extra ones at the top. Let's unlock that. Oops. Okay, well, we can simply then destroy these, so yeah, it doesn't matter. But, it was risky for no reason. Doing that wasn't smart, because I wonder if I can make the jump. Well, I can make it like this, but yeah, an unnecessary risk, honestly. Okay, let's continue. Let's this time let's no, those aren't even the problem. Wonder if I can get by using yeah, that's why they give you the vegetables. It's for these coins. Okay, we did it this time. Had the suspicion. I guess I accidentally did it the first time. Let's activate it. Let's use the shell. Ah, too bad that we missed that. Ah, so the second coin is actually up here. Okay. Weird. The third one here, I guess it's a mistake. And yeah, we have the pipe. If we could continue, we would get most likely the fourth one, but yeah, we'll ignore it. Wonder where you go. Well, I guess that it's just there, and then you go into the pipe, one of those 2 pipes. Okay. Let's do this again to avoid as much nonsense as possible. And yeah, this time we have the 5 flower. So yeah, oh boy, one of them didn't hit. Okay, we fitted the... Okay, actually both of them. I'm not sure how that happened exactly, but yeah, we'll take it. So yeah, 3 coins, nice. Okay, we'll swap to Luigi. 69, nice. ミサイルも、どういうことですか、佐々木さん。Yeah, not sure what what he meant there, but okay. First and foremost, well, okay, see if there's an answer. Let's check the title of the next course, next level. Sabaku no Pipe me ro. We've actually seen all these words before in this very series, but we go through them again to also check again their accents, but I think I do remember them. And by the way, notice that it's a level with an e-reader coin, so we'll try to find it. But yeah, first and foremost we have a Sabaku, should be unaccented, and it means desert. It's a usual Chinese compound, yeah, that's why it should be unaccented, and it is. Then we have the possessive particle no. Then we have a pipe, of course from English, pipe. Not to be confused with paipo, which is the Japanese name for spiny shells. As actually they did in the original version of the when localizing it into English of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Yeah. We see that again when we played that game. But yeah, here it's pipe from English. Okay, and good thing I actually checked, because this one actually is this one we haven't seen before, now that I think about it, because we have seen the corresponding Japanese word, actually a Chinese compound as usual, dokan, unaccented. But yeah, this is a pipe from English, pipe, and it's actually unaccented, so good thing I did check. So there you have one of those exceptions. Last but not least, we have meiro. Actually, more often than not pronounced as mero, because e is usually pronounced as long e. Some still pronounce it as a. But yeah, more often mero. And we've seen it, this one we have definitely seen it before, because it's actually, it means maize, and it's actually accented on the first syllable, so it's an exception for Chinese compounds of two kanji. But yes, so the translation is the pipe maize of the desert pipe maize, we could also say, and keep exactly the order in Japanese, of course, by removing the possessive particle in this case. Or if we wanted to keep it in English, then we use the possessive s. So deserts, pipe maize. But yeah, we have translated it, and so now we can actually start it. And hopefully we can find the e-reader plus coin in particular. Also considering that there are many advanced coins to find. Ah, pipe maze as in this, oh boy. This might be complicated. I need something there. don't think there's a coin there, but I'd still like to get whatever is inside there. Too bad that couldn't keep it. Okay, let's actually continue here for now. Yeah, we have that block that we can't destroy. Okay, we have an advanced coin there. Okay, we would need, oh boy, a lot of blocks there to destroy these two. Okay, let's actually run better here to make it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, up here we have okay, actually life. I wonder if I can make the jump here. Yes, nice. So we get this advanced coin. I wouldn't be surprised if the e-reader coin were here. The door is quite suspicious. Yeah, we have another block here if we can make it in time, but yeah, fortunately, I don't think we have more of them. Yeah, here we can go. Okay, and the end of the level is there, of course. We can get actually the Advance Plus coin. Let's avoid that. I wonder where this pipe takes you. Okay, we have done these. And as expected, this has a leaf. And you can even use that to get rid of these blocks. Really, really weird, these blocks. Ah, okay, now I see it. These most certainly will get rid of these blocks, yeah. Okay. Let's see if also with these we can actually make it. Oh boy, we have to avoid this. Yeah, no. Sorry, but we are keeping our hammer suit, if I can, by rewinding. 0% done. Okay, let's run. Okay, barely avoided that this time. Okay, let's go back up. And I bet I think these blocks might be back, but my guess would be that the ones blocking that would be as well. Oh boy. No. Yeah, no, you need these blocks. See if I can make it in time. That one is too far, I think. Use this one. Even this one isn't. You know, at this point, we'll actually try to. Not sure if I can make it in time, or even just to leave. Well. Yeah, now I doubt it. I needed to keep the hammer suit there, definitely. Yeah, no, we are redoing this. To be honest, it's not that bad, considering that we would want to get the e-reader plus coin if possible. That, but not sure if I can get it like that. Let's see if I can make it in time with this. Nope. Okay, let's quickly check. This one, of course, this one makes sense. Was the one up here also? Don't see it. This goes back here, and these are definitely too far from those, so we need the one at the bottom once you get rid of these of the Hammer Pro blocks. The one here, but then I wonder where where you get the fourth one. Well, first and foremost, let's not do these. Let's be patient. But we actually need a power up before that. Yeah, forgot that. So we'll actually use this instance to check everything out. So yeah, we need to do this. Of course, when yeah, you have to be way faster. There's another one here. Okay, so we have 2. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, then I think the fourth one is the one at the bottom. Yeah, now I've been slow. Yeah, when we have to do it, I won't hesitate to rewind if necessary, since it's otherwise you'd have to enter the pipe again and so on, wasting too much time in every sense. Yeah, here we have the advanced coin. Never mind. Let's actually rewind a second here, because I'd like to check out. I don't remember exactly where the power up is, which we need to then get the hammer suit. Maybe at the top. Okay, this should bring you back. This is just here. Here. Another mushroom. But this is simply a mushroom as in one up, unfortunately. Actually, I think... Ah, no, okay, it's the one at the top, I think, that you need to leave. Although I do think you might be... Yeah, you actually can leave the level like that. We might need a power-up of our own, because honestly I don't see it anywhere here. And honestly, it would be a waste of time anyway. Okay, so let's actually... Not that. Let's use a power-up. skip the frog suit for a potential water level if there ends up being one. I think most likely it's just nope, not even here. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, this is one for this one up. Yeah, we have all the one here. Okay, actually there's one there. It's properly run, Luigi, thank you. One here, one here. 1, 2, 3 if you are quick enough, maybe with this one. Yeah, honestly it's much easier than the one at the bottom. And then the one at the left, to the left here. Okay, so we have all the pieces of our puzzle. So let's actually get the hammer suit and do that first and foremost. Then we'll get what I'm pretty sure at this point is the e-reader coin. After that we'll move on, but of course not like that. Wonder if I can make the jump like that. Yes, I can, but of course you have to be careful. And it's not easy. Anyway. But yeah, let's try to get our e-reader coin, and I won't hesitate to rewind. Okay, but first and foremost, let's do this, thank you. Okay, I need to destroy this before even trying it, because first and foremost we have this one. Let's actually go from here. Well, first and foremost, not, because with that one in the way, you can't throw it immediately. So yeah, let's do it like this. This one. Now we can throw it in time. Perfect. Let's use this one then. Perfect. And last but not least, we have to try this one. Okay, let's run. And then throw it in time. Perfect. So yeah, apart from my misstep at the start, we actually did it without rewinding. We can enter this. And yeah, as expected, it's the e-reader plus coin, a fire flower. Maybe because of the desert. Or maybe just because they didn't know where to put it. They chose them at random. Okay, no, let's actually go back down here. Let's quickly try to get our Advanced Plus coins and then finally finish the level. Yeah, not this way. Up here. Yeah, the hammer suit is quite nice also to defeat these. Okay, we're at the end of the level there. But first we want to go up, get the other advanced coin. We are now running out of time. Make the jump. bad that we missed the life. Oh boy, no. I'm not doing it. If necessary, I rewind, but hopefully it won't be necessary. Okay, let's go up here. Let's actually stick up here. And yeah, let's actually finish the level since got a mushroom there, but it doesn't matter since without we would have got a fire flower. Okay, with that, I'd say, well, first swap to Mario. I'd say we can take our usual break now, and when we are back in around 5 minutes, we'll continue, of course, playing these levels and see how it goes from there. Okay, see you in around 5 minutes. And we are back. And now we can continue playing the game. Already swapped to Mario. And so we can tackle a new level. As you can see, there are actually still a lot. So I doubt we'll finish them all today. Maybe next time or in 2 more episodes, we'll see. But yeah, without further ado, let's see this level. Starting with its name. To no ueからかけおりろ. First and foremost, we have to. We could technically be several things, but considering the context, my guess would be the one for tower. It's actually a Chinese reading, and though it's used on its own, by the way, accented, and so on the first syllable, because it makes sense also considering to, u, the u after an o, it makes the o long, o-u, long o, and the accent can stay on the, a long syllable. Well, it can stay on the second part of a long syllable. And so yeah, accented and so on the first syllable. But yeah, this most likely is the one for tower. Then we have the possessive particle no. Then we have ue. I think we've seen also its kanji. Or at least I mentioned it. Ue means above, up. The most common way to say that. Also top, technically summit, upper part, and other extended meanings. And it's unaccented. So literally the top of the tower, or simply the structure noun plus no ue above that noun, above the tower. Then we have the particle kara, from, in this case in locative sense, but it can also have a temporal sense, not in this case of course. So from the top of the tower. And then last but not least we have the verb, a compound one. Kake oriro comes from kakeru, not the one I think we have seen before. Well, I think we might have seen also this one actually, but yeah, this one is the one kakeru, accented, which means to run, to dash, to race, also to gallop, of course when on horseback. I'd say the fundamental translation, to run, or if you want to distinguish it from the other verb, which is more often than not used to say to run, to dash, because there's another verb and that's even more common honestly, though kakeru is also used. The other one is hashiru. Exactly, it's accent. Okay, yeah, also accented, nice. So, to run, it's, as can be seen here, a root verb, Ichidan verb, So we can drop the ru to make the continuative form. In this case, to then add the second part of the compound, the second verb, which is oriru. Also accented. It's technically could be written with two different kanji, but in this case, according to the dictionary, it uses the one for the kanji for low, below, so the opposite of ue. On its own, usually to say below, down as shita. Should be unaccented, but we'll quickly check. Yes, unaccented, just like ue. But yeah, in this case, we have the verb oriru, which means to descend, for example, a mountain, to go down, to come down. Yeah, the other one, oriru, usually it's used more as in get off, but of course it's actually the origin is the same verb, because when you get off, for example, a bus and such vehicles, you go down from them, and that's why it uses the same strictly Japanese verb, but it usually is distinguished by using two different kanji. But yeah, in this case, simply the basic one, to go down. And so the meaning is of kake oriru, luckily accented, just like a second verb, so no worries, is to run down. In the dictionary stays stairs and so etc. Yeah, in this case, run down from the top of the tower. Last but not least, oriru is ru verb, ichidan verb also. So we can change the u into o to make the imperative form. And so yeah, the translation is run down from the top of the tower. And now we can finally start it, give it a try as Mario. So funny enough, we'll start at the top of the tower. Sorry, refuse to lose the mushroom in that way, since I really was simply distracted. Yeah, okay, let's be careful. So yeah, we'll technically have to go down a tower according to the title, and also, as we have seen, it had the tower icon. Okay, we have these weird platforms. Oh boy, I wonder if I made a mistake there. I hope I can. Okay, I can make it come back, make it respawn. So I'll actually do this. No, I have to straight up use these platforms. Let's actually ignore that advanced coin. Too risky, and we are losing too much time, considering there are 4 more coins. Should be a relatively long level. So yeah, we shouldn't waste all our time trying to grab a single advanced coin. And yeah, now we actually are at the tower part. We are going inside, and yeah, this time we are going the other way around compared to the one in Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay, be careful. Yeah, then we can go this way. Okay, let's do this. get the coin. This is a relatively easy one. Wouldn't mind. Too bad. I'm curious what... okay, I can actually do it if I... yeah, this time I was more careful. And yeah, it would be nice to get it since there's a fire flower. Let's do it.
Just what I needed.
Okay, perfect. We'll ignore those coins. Wonder what this block is. A leaf, so actually we didn't need the fire flower, and we are definitely getting the leaf. Okay. Let's wait. Okay, I have to... well... not do that, and not do this. Sorry, but... this here I literally simply slipped unintentionally. If I lose it again, then... oh well, yeah, like in this case, and honestly, it's not all bad in that case, because, oh boy, we have an advanced coin here that we have to do this, but yeah, I did it. Okay, let's not care about, yeah, I'm not trying my luck with that. Okay, maybe it was actually to go down here and then there, but yeah. Don't care. We're finishing the level. And we got a 1-up, of course. Unfortunately, not more because we didn't have the same panels. Okay, we swap to Luigi. And yeah, even without getting those coins, we should be able to get enough for the Toad houses. If I recall correctly, we need 80. Yeah, let's see the next level. We have this one, Toride or Kakenukero. First and foremost, we have again Toride. Fortress, unaccented. Then we have the object particle O. And last but not least, we have another compound verb, kakenukero from kakenukeru. Again, it has the first part is kakeru, again run. Again, it's a root verb, it's an verb, so we can drop the root to make the continuative form. Then the second verb of the compound, which is nukeru. I think unaccented, in this case, yes, unaccented. It has several meanings. The fundamental one is to come out, to fall out, and so also to be omitted, to be missing, to escape, to come loose. Let's say to come out, but you should remember first and foremost. And then several meanings, several extended meanings. In our case, the one that interests us, it's to go through, to pass through. And yeah, so the meaning of kakenukeru, luckily unaccented just like nukeru, so easy to remember, is to run through. Here it says, for example, a crowd, gate. In our case, of course, to run through the fortress. Nukeru is also a root verb, it's an verb, so we can change the U into O to make the imperative form. So yeah, run through the fortress. Easy enough. Okay, we can try it as Luigi. Yeah, also 5 advance coins here, so actually we have a lot. Ah, okay, ran through because you don't have time. Oh boy. Doing this as Luigi with his jump. I missed even the coin there. Let's get that coin. Let's get this one. But I don't have a lot of time. And we're missing that. Oh boy, these spikes. Yeah, no, we need... I'm worried about... we'll try it once without the power-up, otherwise I'll use... I think we have a frog suit and that's it, but we'll use that. Because I'm worried with also... which is floaty jumps. Like that. Give it another try. And honestly, if we get further into it, I'll consider also rewind it, but not here when we haven't even finished the first room, honestly. But there, I simply should be more careful. Too much. And yeah, here you can see at full force the Mario Maker quality of these levels. Which honestly is cool, in my opinion. Even though, of course, it has downsides to it, because it's not that easy. I'm worried that also using the frog suit here would be counterproductive for the first part. Yeah, no, let's ignore the first coin, honestly. We'll get much easier, even though slightly time-consuming ones upcoming. But this one is really easy and doesn't make you lose any time. This one makes you lose some time, but we'll do it. Hopefully it won't cost us. Well, I forgot that one. Too bad. Okay, here I consider rewinding necessary. If we can actually make it. Let's see if we could make it by avoiding that. Yeah, no. We have to be way faster. And so we'll avoid the third advance coin. Make the jump like this. Sorry, but let's actually get this coin instead. Here I shouldn't have jumped. Too bad that I did. Let's run. Let's ignore that one. This one would be possible. see if I can make it by clicking the jump better. Okay, I can, but then I missed it anyway. Let's ignore it. Yeah, let's absolutely ignore that one. Sorry, but in this case, I won't hesitate to rewind, honestly. We are so close, hopefully, to the end. See that we don't have much time left. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, sorry, but we're not replaying the full level because of such a mistake. I take a random panel, but yeah, no. We are not wasting all of the rest of the episode to do that without rewinding. Sorry, but no sorry. Okay, let's swap to Mario. As I said other times, the show must go on. Okay, as Mario, we have this level. Ropeをのぼってアスレチック. And it's a level with an e-reader coin, so we'll try to find it. First and foremost, we have rope, which of course means rope from English. We check its accent. As we have seen, it's we should check it out. Well, in this case, it's luckily just like in English, so on the ro, so on the first syllable. But as we have seen, some could be unaccented. Then we have the object particle o. Then we have a verb, nobotte, from noboru. Could be with the kanji for up, above, and simply mean to ascend, to go up, to climb. We have other extended meanings with different kanji, but yet most of them usually can be used with this one. For the sense to climb, also different one, as we'll see, and often you find that, but for now, let's take it simple. So, to go up with the kanji of up, above. It's a verb, it's a u-verb, codon verb. So we, to make the form, like in this case, we have to follow the rules. It's in ru, so it becomes double consonant te, again most likely because originally it was no po ri, but then the e fell, and so r stayed. Difficult to pronounce, and so it became a double consonant. So te. Since, by the way, noboru is unaccented, and so the te form is also unaccented. The form in this case required to make either an and form, do the action of this verb, in our case to go up, and then the rest of the sentence, or also by doing the action of the verb, which could be our case by climbing a rope, the rope. And last but not least, we have our usual athletic, from athletic, and can be used also for athletics, sports. But it's used, and by the way, it's accented on the C, athletic. But yeah, as we have seen before, it with these very levels, the reader ones, it can mean adventure course, obstacle course. Yeah, it's the meaning used usually in here. So obstacle course by climbing a rope, the rope. We can say which article is the best one, or potentially it could be ropes, plural. As we have seen, it doesn't have to be necessarily specified unless we want to by using the pluralizing suffixes, in some cases doubling the word, and so on. But yeah, we'll see it now by playing the level. We try it as Mario. And we'll try, of course, to find especially the... we have a wiggler.
What I needed.
More than one wiggler. We have called Hana-chan in Japanese. Chan, the suffix I mentioned at the start of this episode, practically, I think, because we had Ta-kun instead. And Hana could have several meanings, but in that one, it's clearly the one accented on the last syllable, which means flower. So, kind of, I'd say, something like a little flower. The translation of Wiggler's Japanese name. In Italian, I would definitely use a diminutive. Okay, yeah, and we have a lot of ropes, as we can see, also those enemies. Seen, I'm pretty sure, in Super Mario Bros. 2, as in Super Mario Advanced, one we got outside of Japan. Kind of worried if we missed the Leader coin already. Hopefully not. We have a lot of ropes. Okay, we can see there an advanced coin which we try to get. Okay, is enough, the first one, okay. Let's see. Unfortunate. But luckily we get a leaf here. Okay. Curious. Okay, we have an advanced coin there, but you have to be careful with the rope. I don't mind restarting the level, honestly, to see if there's something to the right that I missed here. I'll keep it. Sorry. We barely started the level, so it doesn't matter, honestly. Okay. At this time, hopefully we can get it. Get the mushroom without dying. Perfect. And we want to keep it. We have that. Okay, nothing to the right, so you actually have to go up here. We have a leaf already, perfect. I wonder if potentially you can get up there. If you can fly in this. Honestly, it could potentially be. Well, unless I miss it. I'll rewind to keep the leaf and test my theory. Okay, nothing up here. I don't think there might be nothing, or as said in Japanese, there. negative plus anything, as we have seen before with Animo. Okay, let's climb here.
Gotcha.
Have another leaf, didn't need to take it, honestly. Better to keep it in case you miss. You lose the power up. But if I keep on doing stuff like this, is more likely than not. Let's take our time. Want to do it like this? Nope. So let's actually do it like this, okay. Okay, let's wait. Take the hit. Honestly, I'm considering restarting the level by taking the death, but I won't actively search it. If it happens, it happens. Yeah, as you can see there. Honestly, let's take the death in this case and restart it. But yeah, as you barely saw, you can stand on those enemies. But you have to be careful, of course, from the side. Let's get our mushroom. Sorry, but I'm keeping the mushroom. Nope, I apparently can't keep it. By doing this, I can. Yeah, because honestly, I want to get the leaf as soon as possible. As we clearly need it. Yeah, here. Okay, let's go inside. Let's be careful about the second advance coin. Of course, I can technically rewind, but we try not to do so if possible. Let's climb. Let's be careful about that enemy. As soon as I say it, then I fail. Honestly, bring us up. Thank you. So that it's easier. Let's make the jump like this. This, perfect. Let's get our coin. Climb there. Oh boy, yeah, no. Let's actually rewind at the very least to here. Get a new leaf. And then restart from this. Okay, let's make the jump like this. Again. Okay, perfect. Let's avoid the enemy. And honestly, again, use it to climb back up. Okay, worried about the advance. Well, the advance coin here, but honestly, that's a matter of simply being careful. Okay, perfect. Do not rush it. I'm worried about where is the e-reader coin. Let's be careful here. Okay. Okay, there's a pipe there, but it seems to be too simple. let's... okay, no, it's actually... this one is the one that we used to get in here. So we have to use this pipe. These platforms seemingly don't fall. Didn't think that would be the case. Wonder if there was actually something up here. Nope. I could check down. But yeah. As I thought, just that. Okay, let's careful here. Yeah, we have all these coins, but I don't care about them. Too risky. Let's see. Okay, I see that. Wonder how you can get to it, though. Now you can get to those. Well, let's rewind here simply to get here. My guess would be that the reader coin would be up there, but okay, no, it's actually here. So wonder what the deal is with that. Okay, honestly, let's use the enemy, get the reader coin, leave Luigi, funny enough. Yeah, here I bet is the end of the level. We even have the Goombas seen in Super Mario World. Even one parachuting down there. Yeah, you can see them now. Okay. Okay, with that, let's swap to Luigi. And we have this new level. Oh boy, seeing that title. But yeah, let's read it and translate it. Obake yashiki wa nazo darake. First and foremost, we have yet again Obake yashiki. As we have seen before, Obake accented on the ba. And with this honorific prefix o means ghost, but it comes from bakeru, the verb which means accented, to take the form of, to transform oneself into. Yeah, that to take the form of, especially of a spirit. And all the usual Japanese yokai, creatures of Japanese folklore, foxes, raccoon dogs, so kitsune, tanuki. It's a verb, it's a verb, so we can drop the root to make the continuative form, in this case to make the corresponding noun. So bake on its own, accent on the last syllable, so regular, would mean transforming oneself. All the other taking another form, disguising oneself as. But yeah, when we add the honorific prefix o, it becomes ghost, because of we have seen the taking the form of, especially in reference to a spirit. And also consider that obake can also mean goblin, monster, demon. But yeah, the usual meaning is usually ghost. Then we have yashiki. We check its accent, but it means residence, also yeah, estate, grounds, premises, mansion. Okay, yeah, and accented on the last syllable, so yashiki. So yeah, Obake Yashiki, it's actually the usual ghost houses seen in this case in Mario games. But yeah, the classical also haunted houses, also the attractions. Then we have the topic particle wa, written as ha. Then we have nazo. I mentioned it before during one of these episodes. It means mystery, also in the meaning of riddle, puzzle, enigma. So a typical word for Professor Layton games, by the way. And it's unaccented, as I remember, so yeah, nazo. And then last but not least, we have this peculiar particle, darake, which means full of, riddled with, also by extension covered all over with mud, for example. Also blood says here. But yeah, it means full of something. Usually, even though now I'm forgetting. Yeah, I'd say this one in particular is more negative than not. That's why it says also full of, for example, mistakes, and that covered all over with blood, mud, and so on. So yeah, with a negative connotation. Yeah, the translation so is, as for the haunted house, it's implied full of mysteries, riddles, puzzles, enigmas, however you want to translate nazo. So yeah, that's why I was worried. So yeah, this will be yeah, 7-7, lucky. Yeah, just noticed it, thank you. But yeah, so yeah, we have most likely a complicated stage, so we'll start it. Hopefully we can finish it in time. And we have a lot of coins. I bet we'll get enough, hopefully we'll get also enough to unlock the last Toad House, but I'm not sure we'll be able to check that out in this episode. If we can't, because we don't have time, we'll do so at the start of the next one. But yeah, without further ado, let's start. Yeah, we have the classic Mario World Ghost House music. As we'll hear, yeah, I bet we have to get a power up here. A leaf, because otherwise... Okay, no, actually, 5 power. Wondering... Yeah, here is simply that. Just wanted to check that out first and foremost, but yeah, simply that. So after that, how can we... maybe we can simply run, but I don't think you can actually do that. But yeah, we'll check that out. First and foremost, let's get enough our fire flower. Fortunately not useful against the boozes, you have just seen. Don't think also, not the big ones either. Okay, you can actually, I forgot about these, if it's also in Mario World, that you can simply avoid running up the stairs. Okay, first let's check out this door. Okay, we have all these coins. And we have a snake, these snake blocks. All of that for an advanced coin. Well, unless, yeah. Actually, let's rewind simply because I'd like, I take this hit, but then also this one, doesn't matter. Because I wonder if there's something more than the advanced coin. No, apparently not. It's simply the advanced coin. Yeah. Considering that we can potentially skip that door or get it, but okay, this looks like there will be a door there, but feels like too easy, so kind of like a trap. Okay. Okay, there's a door up there, but it's not easy to reach. Ah, okay, we have a spring. Well, I'd like to keep it. Would have liked to keep also the power up, but oh well. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Okay, another advanced coin. Ah, but it's not that easy, of course. Okay, actually, more visible blocks. Also here. And yeah, then we can... Ah, okay. Not there. Okay, now we should be able to find not these. I hope by jumping like this. Yes. Thank you, Luigi. And that's the third coin. Let's get into this door. Okay, like this. Okay, there are actually... Okay, and we can't actually go up there. So I wonder if we can... We have to go back or not. That felt too easy. So honestly, well, we don't care. Yeah, there's a door here. Okay. Let's be careful while we take this slow ride, unfortunately. Not the best, considering that we don't have much time left. Sorry, but I'm not taking a death because of that. If we run out of time, then that's one thing, but yeah, no. Okay, let's take this door. Okay, we have this. Bad that we didn't have... Okay, we got another advanced coin. We have this up here. Okay. Not sure what that was supposed to... Ah, maybe you have to enter there.
Just what I needed.
We're back here. Yeah, I have serious doubts about finishing the level now.
Just what I needed.
Okay, we have this block. I'll actually try to not that. Let's see if by continuing like this we can get to the end. Okay, yeah, here's the end, so we know at least which room leads to that. But yeah, we have to get back there, which is easier said than done. We'll see if we can get some advanced coins on the way. 3 would be the best, so that next time definitely we don't think we have the time to also play the Toad House. So because there will be a dialogue. We have these. Should have taken also another power up, honestly, but oh well. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's ignore those. Let's continue here. Well, I didn't take the coins there, so honestly, let's ignore that part. Go straight here. As this will bring us eventually, considering also how slow it is, to the end of the stage. Worried that, considering that we don't have a power up, we can get this advanced coin at least. So if we get the 5th one, which honestly we should, since it should be on the way. Well, sorry, but I'm not taking... We are not wasting time because of that. Okay, let's get into this door. Yeah, we have the advanced coin, of course. Don't remember. Feel like I should have gone the other way. No, actually it's this is where we want to be with these weird platforms. Kind of thought that the goal could be here because they kind of look like well, sorry, but we'll start the fight from here. We'll shift like that. Well, okay, no. Let's start from the start of the fight. I shouldn't grab a block immediately, since then it disappears. Yeah, those boos get in the way quite a lot, to be completely honest. Okay, let's actually go back. I won't keep the heat for now. Let's keep on shifting. Getting the heat there without getting heat, it's not that easy. Okay, here now it's much easier to do in this case. I'm worried about this. Okay, let's do it. Perfect. Okay. We got 3 coins, so honestly we'll actually check the Toad House now. And yeah, we have unlocked it. So, to Mario. And actually check out that as the last thing. And so, by the way, we don't need more advanced plus coins, like more advanced coins. we simply have to worry about, well, I'd like to get the remaining e-reader coins. Of course, we get advanced coins if they're there. Yeah, Big Boo from Super Mario World. Yeah, let's check out the Toad House. Okay, we have first and foremost Toge o Yokete Ue Tonde Iko. We have Toge. We check its accent, but it means spikes. I think we have actually seen it. Sorry, in Kirby's Adventure. And it's accented on the last syllable, so Toge. Thorn, spike, thorn, spine. But yeah, honestly, also spikes. Then we have the object particle o. We have the verb yokete from yokeru, which means to avoid, as in physical contact with something. Let's check also its accent. Okay, accented, so yokeru. But written with the same kanji usually, there's also another verb, sakeru, which also means to avoid, but usually as in to avoid a situation, to evade, for example, a question, a subject, and so on. So yeah, yokeru, to avoid physically, sakeru, to avoid a situation, and so on. Yeah, in our case we have thorns, spines, spikes, and so yeah, physical, of course. It's both are ru verb, ichidan verbs, so to make we can drop the ru and add te to make the te form. And by the way, in this case, as the accent of the te form is on the third to last syllable, it moves, and so it's on the yo instead of the ke, yokete, yokete. We make the te form, in this case, again, could be and, or also by doing, and I'd say we can, both could apply in this case, but then we have ue again, above, up, unaccented. Then we have the particle e, written as he, which means towards a direction. And last but not least, we have the verb tonde, and then of course also iko, but let's focus on tonde first and foremost. From tobu, should be unaccented, if I recall correctly, because we have also seen it before in Kirby's Adventure. I'm pretty sure, not sure if in this series as well. Depending on the kanji you use, it can mean to fly, to soar, but also to jump, to leap, to spring, to bound, to hop. And yeah, it depends when written with kanji on the kanji you use. Of course, they actually use the same strictly Japanese word, because Ohayo gozaimasu, Naru-Naru-san. Yeah, unfortunately, we are about to end the stream after finishing reading this dialogue and playing the minigame. But yeah, of course, then you can also watch the VOD whenever you want. But yeah, as I was saying, same strictly Japanese word. The different because, of course, jumping and flying are similar actions. Technically, to start flying, you jump and then, of course, then fly. But yeah, it's distinguished when using kanji with different kanji. Then we make the form. It's both are U-verb, Kodan verbs. So we have to follow the rules. It's in bu, and so it becomes n, de. As a reminder, that's because, well, first and foremost, most likely there was B at a certain point, but then became nde. Also considering that actually voiced consonants in Japanese used to be, in classical Japanese, prenasalized, so would be to, mbu. So, and tombi, de. But yeah, because of that nasal, then it became n in modern Japanese, and then of course also the voicing, we add the duck 10 to the te. Te form in this case required to add iko from the verb iku, which means to go, unaccented, and in this case used to show the direction in which we make the action. So jump, I'd say in this case, jump and going towards the top. Jump going up. But of course then we have it's iku is a u verb, Kodan verb, so we can change the u into ou, so long o, to make the evolutional form, and most likely in this case it's most common usage let's. So the translation is let's jump and go up and go towards the top, go up by or we could also say in this case while in translation, avoiding the spikes. Last but not least, we have the usual part we have already seen in the previous mini games. Ikkai, Sanju coin, Hitsuyo desu. Ikkai again, a numeral plus counter combination. Kai is of Chinese origin, so we use the Chinese numeral ichi. Then it becomes the chi actually becomes the doubling of the following consonant. Ikkai, most likely because it was actually at one point ikkai with the dropped i or u, difficult to pronounce, so double consonant instead. Ikkai. Kai, counter for occurrences, so times, one time, once. Then we have Sanju, 30, the Chinese pronunciation. Coin, of course, coin from English. Sanju, by the way, we have seen it before, it is accented on the first syllable. Coin is accented also on the first syllable, in that case, just like in English. So 30 coins. Technically another numeral plus counter combination, theoretically, but of course an unusual one since we have an English word. And yeah, we use the most common numerals, and so those of Chinese origin. And even more so in this case because we have 30, which can't be, we don't have a Japanese numeral for it. A strictly Japanese numeral for it. Last but not least, we have Hitsuyo, should be unaccented. It can be either a noun, which means necessity, need, but also the corresponding adjective, so necessary, needed, and so on. In this case, it's the adjective being, and because of that, according to the rules, we could avoid it if we want to shorten it, but it's not following the rules, of course. You should add the copula, in this case, des, the polite one. And so yeah, again, once, in translation better, one try, 30 coins are needed. And yeah, we'll actually play now the minigame. As you can see, the coins used. Okay, thought that actually we wanted that. We didn't want it, so we actually tried again. Yeah, it says again the same rules, we don't need them. Yeah, they give you, I believe, you have to avoid all these. And I see that it increases your points. But yeah, you can actually also get an item, so nice. Got a star, not the best one, but still nice. But yeah, we'll stop playing the minigame. And we'll actually stop playing here. We're of course saving first and foremost. We check our file as usual. Just to see if we have saved. Yeah, we have saved, of course. Save again just to be sure. And yeah, we can now close the game. And yeah, with that we have continued the word the e-reader levels, word E. And so next time we'll continue doing so. Not sure if we'll be able to finish it. If not, we'll continue also in the next episode, but I expect to finish it in 1 or 2 episodes at most. So potentially at during this week, unless plans change, we'll have streams as usual for this series on Wednesday and Friday. And yeah, so see you next time.